Hello everyone, I'm Rachel Boyd and I'm here to present 3 objects that best describe me. And so the first one was the one that came to my mind from the get-go, which is this painting here. I'm going to kind of show it to all of y'all. It is by the artist Starroot. Got this at a museum in Floyd, Virginia. And as soon as my mom and I saw this, we immediately knew I had to get it. First off, it's in space. See this spaceship here. And I am very much a spacey, weird person. My parents love to remind me of that. But also I do have a lot of interest in space. You know, I love Star Wars since I was a kid. I love Star Trek since I was a kid. Yes, I love both. And I do watch a lot of space documentaries. And so the second thing is the dog here. So I am very much a dog person. That's in fact what a lot of people get from the get-go when seeing me, especially if they have a dog with them, that I very much love dogs. And I did have a yellow lab at one point, so this very much could be Susu. And the third thing here is the saxophone. And so the saxophone, well, I did not play the saxophone in high school. I did play the clarinet in middle school marching band. And I did play the piano for a very long time. I can still play a couple songs on the piano. I have one in my room today. Now, for the second object is this carpenter ruler here. And so my grandfather was a carpenter, and so he would use this thing, also known as a folding ruler, for one of his many projects. He was a jack of all trades, and carpentry was just one of the many things he did. But one of my very few memories of him was going into his garage and trying to find this thing, because I love folding it and making shapes out of it. And he would let me play with it while he was doing some sort of project before he did have to use this thing. But for how hyper a child I was, it was great to have something to occupy my mind. Later on down the road, this thing I actually use for archaeology, since when we measure the soil, we have to measure how deep the soil is, and sometimes if we're going from 10 centimeters versus a meter, you may want to have something that will fold to whatever height you're going to go at. And so this kind of connecting my childhood to what I do today with something as simple as a ruler. And speaking of simple, everyone wears a lot of necklaces, and I don't have mine on now, but I normally have it on 24/7. And it's this necklace here, and the necklace has 4 pendants on it. And these 4 pendants come from stamps, from rings, for Italian families. A lot of times would stamp their ring into a letter to show, hey, this is from this certain family. I don't know any of these families. And so they kind of represent 4 different aspects of my life and milestones. So elementary school, middle school, high school, college. I've actually got this for my high school graduation. So I originally started out with 3, but I got the 4th one during my college graduation. So it says certain things, like one of them says, grow, don't change in Latin with a leaf on it. Another one says always prosper in Italian. And so for all of y'all out there, I do look forward to seeing your presentations and your 3 objects. And I do hope you will always prosper, or can I go a little spacey here, live long and prosper.